Does anybody still use these old school ratchet wrenches? It's out of Bonney, USA. I don't know what the circa is, but they're pretty high quality. I picked them up off a estate sale toolbox that I bought. It's got somebody's initials on it. GM. I got a whole set. I mean, this is all I got sitting out right here. I mean, I've got from like 3/8 all the way up to 1 inch. But I still use them. I mean, not all the time. I mean, obviously that's a 6 point, and that's a what is it? That's an 8 point. I'm not sure. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, like 12 point. Yeah, they still work, still do a good job. I use them mostly on stuff like this close quarters unistrut strut stuff that I got. This thing is this old reel. I got this from, I want to say it's White Auto. It's not a Harbor Freight one, although it may look like a Harbor Freight one. Must have got this in the, I don't know, maybe early 90s. There was no Harbor Freight here. It was just some place called, there was a yellow front and a white Auto. They were kind of like the same thing. They were sold a bunch of cheap tools. But anyway, this is held up for a while. You can see where I've had to do some modification to it at certain times. But anyway, it's given up ghost. It's done. It's history. I'm going to take the hose out and just hang the hose up on this piece of unistrut. I had the whole reel up here, hanging from here, up here, 7 foot tall, but I'm just going to put a strut angle here, a U here, and just hang it there, hang the hose there. I've got that other hose down there, but man, that thing's tight. That's real old school. That thing is, there's almost no flexibility in that guy. All right, well, there you go. That's the project for the day. Well, one of many, but the most important one. Get this hose out of here and get it out of my way. Get this thing recycled. All right, see ya. All right, so I looked around and I'm sure that I've got a 7/8 and a 1 inch on the Bonney side. I ended up with duplicates here, which are the 5/8 and the 3/4. And I got a 9/16 and a half and a 1/4 and a 5/16 Bonney. And then the metric, I have the Craftsman version from 6 up to 19 millimeter. And this I actually carry with my, I had to dig this out of my my back rack gear, because all my all the nuts and bolts on my bike rack are 17 or 19 millimeter. But anyway, that's what I've got as far as these guys go. This is an offset one. That's this Wildy. That was, it looks kind of newer, but I know I didn't go out and buy that guy. That came in one of those estate sale toolboxes that I got. I think all these came in the same box, if I remember correctly. As a matter of fact, that box is sitting over there. It's now my sandpaper and my sprinkler system stuff. Anyway, so here's how this turned out. I know it's not pretty, but it's going to be more functional than the old retractor reel that didn't work anymore. And like I said, I bought that a long time ago in the 80s. I had my first house in 83, so I think that's when I bought that reel. But this hose is definitely newer, because I've replaced the hose in that reel twice. And this one is a Harbor Freight hose. And that's why you saw the kind of hacking away at it, because you know that those things have got that spring in them, and you know you got to kind of get the spring set up and all that stuff to get it all back to retract. It had been working for a while, but the screws came out and split, and then this guy ended up being wound around really tightly. I don't know, there's a big knot in it here someplace. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to stretch it out a little bit. We'll see how it works out. That's it. All right.